It's been 17 years since the Queen Isabella Causeway collapse. Days after the 9/11 terror attacks, the highest section of the causeway collapsed after a barge crashed into it. We wanted to know what the Texas Department of Transportation is doing to prevent that from happening again. Channel 5's Daisy Martinez has more.
Just a few days shy of the 17th anniversary of the collapse of what later became known as the Queen Isabella Memorial Causeway, some still remember it like it was yesterday.
It happened so fast that, and we were so close here, and we were one of the first ones that were there when they tried to help.
In the early hours of September 15th, a barge crashed into the causeway, leaving a huge gap near the highest point. Drivers plunged into the dark waters. 8 died, 3 survived. Lopez says back then there was nothing to warn drivers.
I mean, there was nothing. It was just like any other bridge. You just hop on it, and what do? You speed. And now with those kind of traffic lights they have on, I mean, at least they warn you way ahead.
Lopez is talking about these lights. Octavio Sáenz, spokesman for the Texas Department of Transportation, tells us they are part of the $12 million fiber optic cable warning system that was installed on the causeway just a few years after the collapse.
It continuously has a monitoring scheme. When that scheme is interrupted, it goes to a controller. The controller then pushes out initial warning messages to the drivers, which include the traffic gates, includes the digital message boards, includes the warning signs.
Sáenz says the system also sends telephone alerts to emergency responders. Recently, TxDOT crews were sent out to replace the system's batteries because they weren't working properly.
System that we have implemented for the lights charge the batteries with sunlight, and just that these batteries were not holding up the charge.
If there is no interruption in the system, Sáenz says it's checked on a quarterly basis to ensure it's up to par. Lopez tells us even the most advanced technology won't erase the fear every time it's time to cross the causeway.
It's in my mind, just even though got all this equipment up there, still, now you're driving looking way up ahead, just you never know.
Sáenz adds the next big upgrade for the causeway is adding cameras. They will help record information when needed, and the video will also help give drivers a good look of conditions on the bridge. There's no set time limit for that project yet. From South Padre Island, Daisy Martinez, Channel 5 News at 6.